Currently, I'm a student at the Los Angeles Film School in Hollywood, California. I don't reside in California. I just do my schooling online. I'm trying to pursue my bachelor's degree in digital film editing. My overall intent, once I'm done, or pretty much for my capstone, is going to be a documentary on a lot of the units that I was in during the military. So what's the difference about the military units that I was in versus everybody else and all the stories that everybody else has told? Well, the units that I've been in, they are no longer active. They've all been deactivated, particularly in the Army. The units I'm talking about is Pathfinder companies. They've all been deactivated within the military. I was prior service Marine Corps. I eventually went into the Army, and I did 23 years as an infantryman. A majority of the time that I was in the Army, I was in Pathfinder companies, Pathfinder detachments, or working at the Pathfinder school. In 2002, I helped start the Pathfinder school at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I eventually became the Pathfinder branch chief for the Pathfinder school at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and was able to assist in rewriting a large portion of the Gold Book for standard operating procedures for the installation. I've also had the opportunity to deploy to Iraq and Afghanistan while assigned to Pathfinder companies. My overall intent for my capstone for this degree program will be to create a documentary for the men that have actually deployed in Pathfinder companies to Iraq and Afghanistan, so they could actually tell their story. So what's the big difference about their story versus everybody else? Like I said, they're all deactivated. You're not going to hear a lot of this stuff in the news, and these units are no longer, they no longer exist. I was recently in Washington, D.C. at the Arlington Cemetery because a friend of mine had passed away who was actually in one of the units that I was with in one of the Pathfinder companies. The information that he had is vital to the story of these Pathfinder units. My intent is to try to get as many of these men's stories and compile them together, and also just for historical purposes, so this information doesn't go away. Their stories have not been told, and they won't unless somebody actually documents this stuff. So that's my overall intent. Some of their stories are really cool. Some of their stories are really terrible, and some are very grotesque. But whatever their story is, I want them to be able to tell their story in the fashion that they want to be able to tell it on their own. So for the LA Film School students, what is all this stuff? This is actually the second tech kit that you'll receive if you're a digital film editing student. So this is the second tech kit. It comes in 16 boxes, and these are all the boxes. I haven't unboxed them yet. I have to go through and inventory them. So you'll receive an email from your school, and you'll have to validate all your information. You'll go online, ensure that they have the proper address, and that they'll actually give you the tentative date on when this stuff is going to actually get sent to your house. And the FedEx guy just dropped it all off at once. And so now I have all these boxes. So if you don't have enough room in your home or wherever you reside, you have to make enough room for all this stuff. Currently I have it in my garage. I'm about to unbox it, inventory it all, and then take it up to my media room. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And this is not to include the first tech kit, which includes your 16-inch MacBook, which is a M3 chip terabyte, your iPad, your 4 terabyte hard drive, your mouse, the clapboard, and all those other additional things that all come in your first tech kit. But for the second tech kit, I'm assuming a lot of this stuff is all the lighting. So if you haven't made enough room in your area, your living area right now, this is approximately how many boxes are going to come. I haven't opened all the boxes yet. Some of the boxes were a little bit flimsy and destroyed, but again, we go through the inventory, we ensure that everything is serviceable. We have to actually take pictures for your cinematography class and ensure that everything is actually in working operation. And yes, you'll actually take pictures and send it to them also as a part of your first week class in cinematography. So once you get to that stage, a week prior is when I receive the email in order for me to get all this additional equipment for the second tech kit. So for the LA Film School students, I hope this is helpful, and I hope you have a better idea of how much gear and equipment is actually going to come in your second tech kit. I hope this helps. So this is the primary camera that we're going to be using, is a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 4K. There is a 6K, but I mean, not very many people even use 6K right now from what I understand. I don't know, but I'm sure this will do the job. Oh wow, this is a lot of stuff. I'm just going to show you what's inside here. So it came with some padding, but there's just so much inside of here right now. It's just all stacked inside of here. Lightweight bottom, mount plates. Filters. I know there's a lot of camera lenses and other stuff inside of here also. This is a lot of stuff to inventory. Mini follow focus. Microphone cable. HDMI cables and some more cables. Memory card case. Battery chargers, more HDMI, other connection. Just USB, USB-Cs. I'm assuming that's a bag to carry everything in. And this is a dual powered directional condenser microphone.
Boom mic!
You got a boom mic.
The boom mic.
Alright, again, just a lot of stuff. Oh, it's a very large camera bag. Wireless Pro compact wireless microphone systems. Headphones. Memory cards. You get two of these lights. Boom pole, boom mic for the boom mic. Some type of grip head. It's another light. There's 3 different types of lights. Very interesting. Sandbags. Two more sets of sandbags. This is just a carrying case, possibly for the poles or the lights. A light stand bag, another stand bag. Yep, a long light stand bag. I'm assuming this is for the lighting. It's an umbrella thing for the lighting to ensure that the lighting is facing one direction or towards what you're actually trying to shoot at. It's for the boom mic. This is another bag. This bag is heavy. I'm not sure what's inside it. Oh. Big, huge beast of a tripod. And the last box. This is all the multiple lenses. So the last box had the 50, the 25, and the 12 millimeter lenses. So everything's just for the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. And then inside this last box, they had some barn doors. They had 2 of them. And just some more stuff. It's a lot of stuff to inventory. So this is all the stuff that you have to inventory to include that box in the back, and that's kind of like the aftermath of all your boxes that are going to be laying around. It's quite a bit of garbage. So that's it to the students who are doing digital film editing. I hope this helps out, and hope this kind of shows you an idea on how much gear and equipment you're going to be getting for your second tech kit. And good luck in your guys' course.
So it initially started out as 16 boxes, is now narrowed down to about like 4 boxes. And this box right here is just full of bags, so nothing's inside of them. It's just all the bags that it came with. So if I consolidated everything inside of these bags, I'd probably have a lot less, well, maybe about 2 less boxes of what I have right now. And these are the 4 light stands. I would just have the light stands sitting on top of the boxes. So yeah, this is what it's going to kind of narrow down to, which isn't too bad. So if you have a small closet, this stuff will definitely fit inside of your small closet. And this consists of the second tech kit. So I just wanted to stand behind the tech kit to give you an idea of how big the boxes are and how much I've consolidated. Like I said, this here is all just bags, and this stuff will fit inside of the bags, obviously, and so it'll be a little bit less of a consolidated space than this. Again, hope this helps, and thanks for watching.